So that's why I'm not allowed near a school. Welcome back to Undertale. How are you doing, Dylan?
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
Same reason.
Joe?
I'm not supposed to be, but I got a piece of paper, so now I'm allowed to be.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
I need to for my job.
Yeah.
As long as like that question doesn't come up in the interview, which
You're not required to answer it.
I have to. I'm just gambling that they won't ask it.
Yeah. On one of our recent Minecraft episodes, there was like this huge thread, and someone's like, I love Joe and Jacob's synergy, but it's so sad that Joe's going to be leaving us August 11th. And someone was like, why? And it's like, he's going to go be a teacher.
A teacher in heaven.
But it was that exact video where you talked about how you're not going to be a teacher. It is wild to me. Anyways, so Dylan, we had a bit during a Mario Maker episode where we asked everyone in the comments, what was your favorite Joe death? And someone said, timestamp, August 11th, 2020. Don't know if it's a threat. Don't know if he's psychic, but we do not have many months left with Joe.
Yeah, my days are numbered. I have to milk all of this content while I can.
Yeah, so we've really talked it up, and it's like, it's so funny.
Undertale, but again, was on the bucket list.
Yeah.
I just want to get Undertale out with Dylan one time.
Joe wants to play Undertale with Dylan by not playing it.
Now
I'm the one playing. We've never said that, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of been inferred by context clues.
Yeah, but I'm going to step into that void with a smile on my face now.
Yeah, Joe is going to be very protective on August 11th, just like inside, lock the doors, everything.
Yeah, like I'm not going outside because what if someone just really wants to escalate a bit?
Via murder.
I've been the target of vandalism recently.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh yeah,
Last week, last episode, I said I had to drive Cade to a doctor's appointment because he had to get he had to get put under while they stuck a tube down his throat to look at his tummy, and we went to hop in my car and my driver's side mirror was not connected to my vehicle, and I said,
That sucks.
that used to be connected to my vehicle and I had it parked here. That's crazy. Let's take your card, Cade. And then I took it to a mechanic and said, hey, can you reattach this? And they said, ooh, nope. Let's order a new part. Click, 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 clack, 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 typing on the keyboard. Oh, sorry, there isn't any. We'll call you back. I'll do some digging. They haven't called me back.
Yeah.
And today, I got in my vehicle to drive here to record this. And my rear view mirror on the inside of my vehicle was not attached. It was lying in my passenger seat.
you know, at some point your like front windshield just disappears, right?
They had to get into my. I don't leave my car unlocked, viewer. They had to break into my car and remove my rear view mirror and then place it. They didn't take it. They just removed it.
At least they put it back.
If it would have fallen off, it wouldn't be in the passenger seat of my car.
You know, maybe they're trying to break into like somebody else's car.
And yeah, my car I drive a 99 Grand Am, which it's old. It's 21 years old at this point. And also it's not in like the best condition. I haven't washed it because I don't give a fuck. So it's like kind of filthy and like my interior is like sun damaged to shit. It's not like, why my car? There's so many nicer cars around mine.
Dude, I need to take my car in. My car has been screaming at me every time I get in. It's like, you need to take your car in. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. But then it's like been like months.
Yeah.
So just oops.
Yeah. So now I have to replace. I have to like find a driver's side mirror to put on my car and then pay to have it replaced. And now I also have to like now I can't drive. Like I could drive like I would feel a little less safe driving without my driver's side mirror. I'm pretty sure it's still illegal, but I trust in my ability to not crash with just that mirror if I like play it real safe and I roll down my window and look behind me and shit. But without that mirror and my rear view mirror, I don't feel safe driving my car.
At least, okay, the one that's supposed to be attached to your window, that one's like a kind of easy fix. Because
I just have to
like it's a suction thing, like stick to the window.
Yeah, I think I can just go to a hardware store and like buy an adhesive kit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do some. It's just a big pain in the ass that I don't want to do. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what if I buy new ones and then somebody breaks them again?
So that'd be unfortunate.
And then what?
I don't know why you're being targeted for
Yeah,
that.
and like I don't talk to people. I don't have enemies. I don't know what.
Your downstairs neighbors, upstairs
They're
neighbors.
moved out.
Oh,
My downstairs
I was
neighbors-
about to ask. Like, that is your enemy.
Like,
my downstairs neighbors have moved out. Not that there's nobody living there currently.
For just to rip that Band-Aid off, they just kept making up noise complaints from noise that wasn't happening.
Yeah, there's a mysterious banging noise at my apartment.
They try to get you evicted.
Yeah, that comes from our floor, but it comes from their ceiling. So that
okay, because I lived in that apartment complex too. It just happens there. It just happens at some apartment complexes. Like, I don't know why. Just I guess the way they're made. Because I mean, they're just cookie cutter apartments.
yeah. So yeah, I had to answer the door and like talk to police officers saying, "Oh yeah, we got another noise complaint." So I said, "It's not me, and it's not my roommate either." So they moved out. They're no longer there.
So you know they're still talking shit on you. I'm just saying, if you did have one enemy who would try and do it to you.
Yeah, I couldn't see any sign. Like I didn't see any sign of people breaking into my car. There wasn't like damage by my window. Because typically, how people do it right is they'll put a wire through the top of your
Yeah.
of your window. And it'll leave a little mark on the rubber next to it. Didn't see that.
But
I'm
crazy thing is just why.
Yeah. And it's just a big pain in the ass for me. I have to fix it if I want to drive.
Also, I just want to compliment Sundar Plane.
Yeah, Sundar Plane.
It's just, what is fucked in your head to come up with that name? Like, I respect it. It's just, Jesus.
You gotta get close, but not too close.
Yeah, it's. I never realized that. That's so good. It just gets better. It's not like I like this plane or anything.
So that's where
blushes.
some of my 1,200 Trump bucks is going towards my Trump change, if you will.
Dude, I'm not getting Trump bucks.
Oh, you don't get Trump bucks?
No, my dad said that I was a dependent.
That sucks.
Yeah. Which,
Joe, you can have my Trump bucks.
yes, I'll take it. I will gladly take it.
And I can't even drive to the bank to deposit it because I don't have a working vehicle.
Oh, well, you know what, Dylan? You can have my car. Well, whatever helps my friends.
Isn't you just said that your car's like on the brink, though.
Well, the thing is, I need to take it in. It doesn't mean I can't drive it. I drove it here.
Yeah.
So there is a slight chance you might break down the way there.
Unlikely. Yeah. It's probably not going to break down. Probably just implode.
Yeah. So this has nothing to do
Beggars
with...
can't be choosers, man.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with anything. But Major and I recently ordered a poker table like a week ago.
Major told me about this.
Jesus, what?
Yeah.
He told me about this earlier
Yeah.
today. This is a good one.
We ordered a poker table like a week ago and a poker set. The poker cards and chips got in a week ahead. And then
Inconvenient.
our table was supposed to get in today. And then I wake up at noon to a Amazon message saying, "Hey, your package is on its way." And so I'm happy. I sit there for 2 hours just sitting on like my front porch pretty much. And then I get a notification saying, "Hey, it's outside your front door."
Oh,
It's
your
fucking not.
poker table?
Yeah, it's my poker
You
table.
didn't tell me that's
Yeah.
what was...
We spent a week waiting for our poker table, and then I was like, "All right, something's fucked up because it says it's here." They sent it to Minnesota. Some
It's part of
motherfucker
the
in Minnesota.
relief effort.
Yeah, I don't. How does that happen? Like, they delivered it to someone? They left it on their door, but like, Minnesota and Oklahoma aren't the same thing.
True.
And like,
Big facts.
explaining that to Amazon has been more difficult than it needs to be. I'm not sure if we're getting a refund
sorry,
or
we don't
anything.
sell it. Actually, it's sold on our website from a different company.
Yeah.
So please talk to them instead.
Yeah, and I emailed them, and guess what they said?
No.
They said nothing. They don't respond to emails. It took them a week to send a table. Like, it's just a folding table. Like, it's not like it's a big boy table.
Okay, I was expecting big boy table.
I mean, like, it sits 6 people, but it's pretty much like you could set it outside and like put a cover over it, and you think it's just like a picnic table, pretty much. Like, it's not that nice. Like, but we spent a week waiting, and well, now we're dumbasses. So now we get to wait even longer.
Now we have to play poker on a regular ass table like some sort of noob.
We just haven't played poker. We have poker cards. Major ordered like 12 decks. We shuffled all of them. We're just like waiting. We don't get to use any of our stuff.
You just shuffle them just to feel something.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just like, because what else are we gonna do? We have our poker chips, like, and we'll play with them. Like, no, but we won't play poker with them. We'll just like feel the chips. We'll just imagine that we're betting.
Just feel it.
Yeah.
This is what it would be like if casinos were open. Are they open here?
They are open.
Dude, bars are open right now, and that.
Dude, I don't think poker should be allowed right now in casinos because, as Major pointed out to me, that
Yeah, you pass around the cards.
yeah, you just constantly pass around cards. You pass around chips. You take chips from table to table. It's probably not the best thing to be allowed right now. You know, people got to make their money.
You have 2 shots.
Oh, do I break a block?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Gotcha. Again, I don't think I have played Undertale since the first time I played Undertale. Like, I did all this different story modes and whatnot, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've played since, like, September of 2015, or 16. I don't know.
I think it was
16.
I think it was 15.
I think it was 15. Oop. Oh, I said okay.
Dude, you did the hard one first.
Nice.
Crazy. Oh.
Yeah, I really want to be weightlifting, but I don't want to go to the gym and catch the Rona.
Yeah, I would like to go to the gym too. I have been doing Ring Fit in my own time, and I have just been doing.
What world do you on in Ring Fit, bro?
What world am I on?
What world do you on in Ring Fit, bro?
I don't know. The game isn't very memorable world to world, I feel like it's just filler level after filler level.
I just did the world of Sporta. I think it's like World 4 or something.
I do hate all the
puns.
the puns. I've always called puns the devil's humor, and I will stand by that. And cooking with a killer robot. Cool.
Nice.
And then I've just like done very basic stuff to feel like I'm doing something, just like push-ups and crunches. Don't really know,
For young people like ourselves, if
context. Dylan has a degree in this, so now I'm just like, oh god, what do I do?
I have a degree in health and exercise science from the University of Oklahoma. For young people, if you do like any amount of work, you retain a lot of your muscle for a long time.
Yeah.
One recent study has shown that lowering your training volume to 1/9 of your typical workload can retain your muscle for like upwards, like close to a year.
Jesus. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
so doing any amount of work is really, really helpful for muscle retention. And that's been your fun fact, viewer.
Always so weird for me to hear like Dating Start in other contexts, because that's like my sponsor song,
Yeah.
This isn't like the Dating Start, but it's the same melody. This isn't Dating Start. This is it's the third riff in Glamour. What's the Glamour song called?
Death by Glamour.
Death by Glamour.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Ring.
See, how good is Ring Fit for like if you actually want to get fit-ish?
Yeah, I've been streaming all my Ring Fits. I have a bit where people suggested clothing items, and then I put all of the money I made on the first stream into. I gave it all to Dad, and I told him to go through the thread and buy it and send it to my house. So that's been a time. And I get that question like probably 5 times a stream.
Yeah.
Every time I stream it.
I'm one of those guys.
The answer is that it's good cardio, and it's not good for muscle gain.
Yeah.
Because for muscle gain,
Or do you want to get skinnier?
yeah, if you want to lose weight, it's pretty decent. You have to police yourself on it, because it's very easy to cheat. So if you go into it with the thought in
If you're
mind
trying
that
to win the video game.
yeah.
Oh.
If you're actually trying to do it for the purpose of losing weight, then it can definitely serve those purposes and make it less boring. That's the thing that I hate about cardio the most. That's super boring.
Yeah.
I just watch TV while doing it. because I just took a spare monitor I had lying around, and I just put it next to like my TV in my bedroom, and I just plug my Switch into the little monitor, and I would just do Ring Fit while watching a show or something, and it just makes it so much more bearable.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I used to run, I would always watch just some random Melee set for
I used to be a runner. That was
short
a
bit.
crazy thing, like back in high school, and now like running just sucks.
Yeah. I've been getting fucking cabin fever so bad that I started watching a lot of track and field.
Oh, you crazy?
Yeah, a lot of track and field YouTube videos. Like not necessarily just not even Olympic races and things like that. I'm talking
Little Timmy.
yeah, no, just dude, ex-Olympian just is an internet personality and does running videos.
Running videos.
Yeah.
I know there's a
I think his
niche
name
for everything.
content.
Yeah, I think his name is Nick Simmons. I think something Simmons. He's ex-Olympian. Just makes running videos, and I sat down and watched his channel for an entire day. It's really funny. That particular guy, he's he almost feels like he's attempting YouTube algorithmically. He hits all the checkboxes.
Gotcha.
Plugs his own product line all the time.
Be sure to smash the like button, hit that bell.
If this video reaches 2,000 likes, then I'm gonna do a thing that I was probably gonna do anyways.
I'll run 3 miles next time.
Yeah, exactly.
3 miles.
I'll release my training regimen for getting the fastest 800 and stuff like that.
That's a good bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
The rat bastard.
So Johnny Sins is a YouTuber. I would like to point that out.
Nice.
And his most viewed videos are always how to last longer in bed. But he
Naturally.
also, yeah, of course. But then it's just he just has all this lifestyle content as well. And it's just funny to me because his wife is also a porn star. So it's just we went to Palm Springs and talk about that, and it's I don't know, it's just good content. I now. No.
Go down. I think you just have to hop off on the 5th one. Which
You can go right here. Yeah. Oh, that'll be 2.
Yeah.
And then you're right back
I
where you
see, I see.
started.
Fuck.
You need to hit an odd number of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Which means, yeah, you can just go down to this one and just jump off.
Down.
There you go.
Yeah. First try.
I see that on Twitter. That same itch that I had, where I was like, maybe I just start training for track events just for personal gratification now.
Yeah.
I saw that Leffen has recently gotten into playing basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to start
Dude-
doing basketball more.
Dude-
we could probably go and do it together because,
Jacob, there's a basketball court kind of near my place.
but how many people are also there? throughout-
Nobody. No, it's behind a church. I just kind of went
Don't give
walking
it all
around the
away.
neighborhood one day. I'm personally gonna start just doing it just to.
I'm
I
down.
don't know.
I'm 100% down to just come do that.
Yeah,
Dylan and I went and played basketball once.
Yeah.
But I've honestly debated going to my old high school because I know they have a fully open track thing that back when I was in high school I'd just go on weekends and run.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to go do stuff, we could probably do there because I'm sure that shit hasn't been used in months.
Yeah, I mean, even for track more so than basketball, it's easier to stay away from people, even if there are other people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way I do not catch coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's the scariest thing. That's the main reason why I don't want to go to any protests.
Same. 100% same.
Yeah.
Because I would be super down to go, but I'm ooh, that's
A lot of people.
Well,
in
yeah.
one small
First of all, the
area.
police are getting really violent, and
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get fucking tear gas or shot with rubber
Yo, I'll
bullets.
fucking die for the cause. I don't want to get corona for the cause.
I will not die for the cause. I'm sorry.
It is a little hyperbolic.
Yeah.
I will take great injuries for the cause, but corona fucking terrifies me, dude. I think it's really strange the PTSD people are going to have at the end of these quarantine, because I have not been out in public in fucking months. The most people I've been around is 3, including myself, and it's either been here or the studio recording music. That is the maximum amount of people I've been around, and today is no different.
Yeah, I think this 3-person room is the most people I've been in a room with since quarantine.
Yeah. So what's crazy is, like, one, I'm just fucking terrified of it. And I had to go to the post office recently. Like, I don't go get groceries. Fio does it, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll go with." She's like, "No." Like,
oh yeah, I guess that counts. I have gone grocery shopping, and I've done like very basic.
It's easy to stay separated.
Yeah.
but like that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't done anything. Like, I have been in my house or here, or like exclusively with Joe. So what's crazy, is that I had to go to the post office to pick something up because it didn't get delivered to my house. I had to go pick it up. And when I did that, words. Yeah, they had like red tape on the ground, and that's kind of like you had to stay 6 feet away from everyone.
Yeah,
and that's kind of when I realized, like, oh shit, this feels so dystopian.
That happened to me really early on. I went by an academy. Yeah. Super early into quarantine, Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Yeah.
And I was trying to purchase some dumbbells so I could work out at home. Naturally, they're all sold out, but I had to wait outside the store 6 feet apart. And this was in like March.
Yeah.
Dude, have you guys tried to go to Best Buy at all recently?
I did. I went to Best Buy in March to pick up a TV for Fio's mom.
Were they at the shutdown portion yet?
Yeah. Like, we had to wait outside, and they had to pull it out to us. We had to order it online.
Oh, no, now it's different. Now you have to schedule... You can go into Best Buy now, but you have to schedule an appointment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy how different things are, because, like, it just feels normal. But when I'm talking about, like, the PTSD element, or, like, just some amount of trauma from it, was I went to the post office, and, you know, they had red tape. You had to stand 6 feet apart from each other. And there was, like, some old man there that just kind of, like, didn't get it. And he was just, like, behind me in line, like you would normally be in line.
Yeah.
And I was fucking, like, freaking out. Like, my anxiety was peaking. And I do get, like, anxiety time to time, but I wouldn't call myself an anxious person by any means. Mm-hmm. And, dude, my anxiety was fucking spiking. And that's so uncharacteristic for me. So I was just, like... It was such a weird feeling. And then I was like, hey, I think you're supposed to stand on that line. And he was like... He kind of gave me, like, one of those things, like, oh, I guess that's what they think is best, you know, not not really about it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to get the mail, but I don't approve of this.
Yeah, like, he wanted me to know that he was not about it, but fine, I guess. And then the, white dad in his 40s behind him was also like, huh, yeah. I hate this. And my wife. Am I right?
My mom's been calling me, and I've been trying to tell her to not go out into public, and my mom is a frail woman. She has she has rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, and the rheumatoid one is an autoimmune thing. So there is some at least some level of immune system compromisation there. So I've been telling her, it's like, don't go outside. If you catch coronavirus, it'd probably be pretty bad. And she has been calling everything to do with the coronavirus and the response to it communism.
Ooh. Yeah. America's turning red.
Yeah, my mom is a nurse, and so I refuse to go visit her. Yeah. And she's like, she thinks I hate her, because she's like, why aren't you messaging or, like, reaching out to me? And it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Gamer focus.
Nice.
Yeah, and she's like, why don't you come over anymore? And I'm like, well, why? Isn't there something like every corner?
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the script.
Ooh. Oh.
See.
And I've tried to explain to my mom, communism is a system of government that America is extremely far from, and I don't think that not going to the nail salon is communism.
Yeah. Communism is, yeah.
But I think
it sounds so un-American, though.
Yeah, that's that, and like how socialism is such a boogeyman word.
Yeah.
It really shows me, the person who's not been on this earth for as long as my mom has been, the level of, like,
proficiency.
Not that. It's just like how
not perfect.
how people think, how the government wants them to, how propaganda is effective.
Yeah.
Right.
I think. I'm sorry. Go on.
My mom is a huge benefactor of socialist programs in America. I grew up on food stamps largely. I got Oklahoma Promise, which is a scholarship program that pays for
if you're under like a certain annual salary limit.
Yeah, it pays for people in lower income brackets. It pays for their tuition if you go to Oklahoma schools, and there's similar programs in other states. And my mom is currently on disability because she used to be a barber, and then she got osteo and rheumatoid arthritis, where her wrists don't turn very well. So quite an unfortunate thing to get for that profession.
Yeah.
So she's on disability, and I try to tell her that all of these are socialist programs.
Yeah.
That she directly benefits from. But
fuck! I forgot we had to fight Muffet.
Yeah.
Just buy some shit from her, right?
No, if you had to buy it
at the beginning.
You had to buy it at the beginning and hold on to it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that goes to show how effective, like how people will hold on to the first thing that they're told.
Yeah, no, that's just true for anything. Like even in like social dynamics, when it's like Brian told me you cheated on Emma, and it's just like even if Brian diffuses the situation,
proves that he doesn't, people are inclined to believe the first thing they want to. It's like in episode 1 of this, I talked I was listening to the Blowback podcast, how I'd listened to that about the war in Iraq, and how at the time we had all this intel, right, about how the weapons of mass destruction, that we got to go over there and get the WMDs, which everyone on the inside knew was bullshit, and they just wanted a reason to invade.
Yeah.
And nowadays we all know that it was bullshit. And you'll hear clips of people like Hillary Clinton at the time being pro-invasion, and then when asked about it today, it's like, oh yeah, at the time the information was correct, like refusing to admit defeat.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, at the time the information was not correct. At the time the information was incorrect, and everybody believed it. And it's stuff like that. I think like. That's a big reason why like communism and socialism are big no-no words in American politics.
But I think like if you ever want to say like, oh, don't believe the news, like it sounds so anarchist,
Yeah.
Because like for me, like I grew up and I'm like, the news is how you get information.
Mm-hmm.
So it honestly just feels so wrong to say don't trust the news in like today's day and age, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I don't. Yeah, like I feel so anarchist whenever I say stuff like that.
I mean, it's like often they will let you believe what they want you to, like for like how Trump and by and large the right is framing the George Floyd protests. It's not. It's
a tragedy.
Well, that, and it's not about the entire focus is on the rioting.
Yeah. And looting specifically.
Yeah.
People like to focus on that.
Which, most people will agree that it's not like a good thing, but it's not the worst thing that is currently happening, and that the focus should be elsewhere. But
it's like I feel like even the people on that side are like, yes, these things are bad in a vacuum, but let's talk about why it's happening.
Correct.
Yeah, they're missing the point entirely.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But that gives that gives the people who don't want the stuff to change to that gives them something to deflect attention to.
Yeah. But going on it, I think this is what's really making me realize like how news isn't like they have an agenda, I guess. Like it doesn't matter what the news is, they have an agenda.
You can mash left. Do it how you was, but then mash
like make it look like a dick, pretty much.
Then down, and now you mash left. And now you press right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, thank you for saying the dick, Joe. That actually
you're
put
welcome,
it in
man. No, I understand. I knew you would understand what I meant whenever I said dick.
Yeah, because I support Pride Month.
Yep. Happy Pride Month, everyone.
I am a brand. I have a rainbow profile picture.
Yeah, dude. Brand's right now freaking out. What do I do? Am I anti-corona? What is my profile picture on social media?
Yeah. So much we can do. Should you stay at home? Should you be gay? Should you... Okay, guys,
can
I got
only
it.
pick one right
I
now.
hate racism, and you should stay home and be gay. 2020. That's my platform.
June 2020.
Yeah. But no, I think because like a lot of my information is now coming from my friends who have been at protests and stuff like that, and to like hear them talking about it and to see this news directly, and then to see it on TV where people are talking about, oh yeah, these protesters were rioting and throwing stuff at the cops, and I'm like,
They threw a water bottle at me, so let's shoot them with like
rubber bullets.
Yeah, with
directly.
Yeah, with these things that cause it's just escalation, right? That's the term that gets used. And it's like, well, if it's sorry, it's curfew is at 8 p.m. It's 8:01. Like, obviously. What baffles me about the entire thing is that the protests are about.
Real quick, Dylan, can we end the episode at 11:20 p.m.?
Yeah.